Here's an up-and-comer on the American barbecue scene, lamb ribs. They are super flavorful, very tender, and well worth adding to your repertoire. So, the lamb rib is cut from here on the sheep. It's roughly the equivalent of a spare rib on a hog. And the first thing you want to do is remove this tough strip of meat on the back of the lamb rib. Then turn it over and cut a crosshatch pattern in the top. This helps release some of the excess fat and crisp the skin. You might be wondering what this blue spot, this is the inspection mark from the USDA. Next step, make the rub. It's a variation on the basic 4-4 rub, that is equal parts salt, pepper, paprika, and brown sugar, with one unexpected ingredient, unsweetened cocoa powder, a nod to Mexican mole. Mix the ingredients for the rub with your fingers, breaking up any lumps in the brown sugar. Now season the ribs on both sides with the rub. And you want to work nice and evenly. And what's going to happen is the smoke will mix with the rub and give you an incredibly tasty crust. That's known as the bark. And then just rub the spices into the meat. Turn the ribs over and rub the other side the same way. That 4-4 rub is really the only barbecue rub you'll ever need. Equal parts salt, pepper, paprika, and brown sugar. Next, put the rubbed ribs on the smoker rack. And you want to position them fat side up, so the melting fat bastes the meat as the ribs smoke. So let me explain how this Bradley smoker works. The fuel are these discs made of sawdust. I'm actually using cherry wood sawdust. And you insert the discs here in the hopper. The mechanism brings the discs down to a heating element which causes them to smolder at exactly the right temperature. And the spent discs drop into a bowl of water. You use these controls to set the cooking temperature and the smoking time. It's fully automated. You can think of it as smoking goes high-tech. So place the racks of lamb ribs in the smoker and close the door. The smoking time is about 3 hours. While the ribs are smoking, let's make the barbecue sauce. It's a cherry cola barbecue sauce. It starts with ketchup, to which I will add cherry cola, Worcestershire sauce, steak sauce, liquid smoke, which is a natural product made with real hardwood, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. Bring these ingredients to a boil, stirring to mix. Then simmer the sauce for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you can see the sauce is thick. It has a nice sheen. Man, it's tasty. Kind of a little sweet, a little sour, very aromatic. And the cherry cola will go really nicely with the cherry smoked ribs. Speaking of cherry, every hour spray the ribs with cherry cola. This keeps the ribs moist and adds an extra layer of flavor. It's been 3 hours and the ribs should be ready. Oh yeah. Take a look at that. Is that beautiful? You can see how the meat has shrunk back from the ends of the bones. That's our telltale sign that the ribs are cooked. All right, you know the drill. Let's see how we did. Just cut the ribs. Look how easily they cut. So let's try a little of our cherry cola barbecue sauce on the rib. Oh man, lamb ribs are so different than what we're used to. This is crusty on the outside, great cherry smoke flavor, goes really nicely with that barbecue sauce. So now you know how to smoke monster beef ribs, Jamaican jerk spare ribs, and Colorado lamb ribs. It's business as usual on Project Smoke. Come on in, guys. Anybody hungry? Hey, here you go, Chris. Nice job, everybody. I know it was a long day, but it was worth it.